Okay, so I got the bell.
Indeed, this is the cleansing bell. It's in good condition. Let's place the perfume we've prepared inside.
Oh, so that's what it was for. So, do you know Madam Ping? No, actually. Are you an Adeptus?
An Adeptus?
That's suspicious. But if you don't want to talk about it, we won't pry. Oh, yes, that old granny asked us to tell you something. If you have the time, you can come over for tea. I don't have much to offer, but you can always count on an old lady for a pot of tea.
That tone does not suit you. Still, her teapot is indeed very good. There are none better for brewing tea. When a suitable time arrives, I'll bring a spot of fine tea and pay her a visit.
So what's the next step in our preparations?
Next, we need to purchase kites.
I know where to get those.
Ooh, Paimon loves kites. Are you taking us kite flying? Is this our break time?
No. Kites are children's toys, yes. But they also play various symbolic roles in Liyue's rituals. I will explain it to you. But our next course of action should probably be to purchase the kites first.
Oh, sure. Curiouser and curiouser.
Do the kite. Rank 34? Don't mind me, sir. He's probably like, is that person gonna jump off the edge? Yep. Just happened. There's the kite seller. Toy seller, I mean.
Ah, sir, you're here. The 7 kites you asked for have been made to order. Would you like to take them now?
Yes, thank you.
It's rare to see customers who want to buy this type of kite nowadays. In the early days, we used to get orders from people of all walks of life.
Well, this is Mr. ZHONGLI from the Wangsheng Funeral Parlor, so he's probably well-versed in all these walks of life. We've talked about a whole bunch of things while traveling with him.
Yeah. Tea, perfumes, flora, and fauna. Wait. Who's fauna?
He seems to know Liyue's favorite topics, money and government, really well, but he likes talking about less useful topics instead.
Well, that's because I prefer to share fun things with you.
Oh, thank you.
Children's toys are very fun things, that's for sure. I enjoy watching the children at play as much as anyone else. But there is more to it than that. Finely crafted toys are well loved by children, but this craft itself has been honed over thousands of years, and there is meaning behind that. I have made kites in Liyue for 40 years, and I am intimately familiar with the forms passed down from my ancestors. The meaning of these 7 kites is far from banal.
Indeed. These are decorations used in the rite of parting. The 7 kites represent the 7.
I took the liberty of coloring outside the lines when doing the insignia of the Animo Archon. As for the kite that honors the Geo Archon, one must follow the contract given right down to the last letter. These patterns are ancient, and you can also find them in the Golden House.
The Golden House. Oh yeah, that's where all the money is made.
Ah, Paimon's heard that name before.
Paimon, stop talking.
Huh?
The design of this kite displays a firm grasp on the cyclicality and eternity so dear to the Electro Archon. These markings of tree and leaf pay due honor to wisdom and the passage of time. All this on a single kite. Truly astonishing. Justice flows across the surface of the waters. War rages like a flame. as does that which the cryo-archon once... Yes, these details are masterfully done.
The compliments of a learned man truly are pleasant.
Well then, Granny Shan, I shall take these back with me. As for the payment...
Uh-oh.
Well, allow me.
Oh, thank goodness.
Hey, it's Childe!
So, did you arrange to meet us here?
No, I was merely passing through.
Uh-huh. You're a good actor.
I see Mr. Zhongli's the same as ever. When paying, well, when getting others to pay for him, he neither looks at the price tag nor his wallet. He knows a great deal about money, and about the trials of the common man. He just doesn't consider poverty to be something that could ever happen to him. Or perhaps, you could say that he cannot imagine himself lacking money.
How has he not died of hunger yet?
Child, you are as fond of jokes as ever. Well then, since we've purchased our kites without incident, there's no need to take a break before moving to the next step in our preparations. The rite of parting requires helping hands as well as materials. We should be able to find some people near the harbor.
Oh, by the way, take this bag of money. You probably won't want to let Zhongli do the bargaining, if you know what I mean.
Oh yes, I am all too familiar with that now.
Seems I missed out on some interesting information. I suppose I'll just have to find a more opportune moment next time.
Find the 3 workers. Whoa! Didn't see that there. His name is
Hiring
Toe.
help? Sure. But let me just say first that I'm a reserve member of the Adventurers Guild. I take adventuring commissions, but I don't do anything clerical.
Adventure? Venturing into the mountains to capture a few crystal flies seems adventurous enough.
Brave adventurer, we have need of 5 crystal flies.
That's not hard. Almost a bit too easy for a reserve adventurer. Nah, never mind. I'll only charge you 15,000 Mora. What say you?
What?
A most fair price.
Let's negotiate, because that's way too much. Because, like, oh my gosh. So I have 50,000 more in total. How about around 5,700?
That won't do, I'm afraid. It's too little. Too little, I say.
You said it's an easy mission. You said it's crystal flies. What do you mean? Okay, how about 8,300?
Let's see. No, go higher, or I'm not doing this.
You... Fine. 12,000.
5 geocrystal flies. Yes, I do think it's worth about this much. I'll do it.
This is giving me flashbacks to like the auction system in Wind Waker.
A full day of odd jobs at Yujing Terrace. No problem. 25,000 per day. A fair trade, yes?
Whoa, that's expensive. Could you give us a bit of a discount on account of the whole Hero of Mondstadt thing?
Hero of Mondstadt? Never heard of them.
Well, you may never have heard of this hero, but it seems you've heard of Mora nonetheless. Thus, I will simply pay the whole sum.
Can you... Zhongli, you better stop. Let's talk prices. Because that is way too much. I'm just gonna give you 9,000. How about that?
That's too little. Hardly a fair price.
Well, that was... His mood dropped super hard. Okay, then let's do half that.
That's too little. Hardly a fair price.
Come on, man. Fine. We'll do 2,100.
This price'll do. No loss to me for a day's work.
Jeez, so expensive, dude.
Should I save this money?
Luckily, it's not my money. It's Childe's money. Wait. I just realized something. The first person we met was Toe. The second person I believe was named Tack, and this person's named Tick. So Tick Tack Toe. Interesting.
Oh, help? Sure. I, Tick, always put in 100% effort into everything I do. Of course, there'll be a premium if you want me to give 110%. So what's the job?
I mean, 110%.
Let me see. We are still missing some wooden implements over at Eugene Terrace. They aren't uncommon objects, so I didn't make any special preparations for them.
How about 50 tree branches and 20 stacks of timber?
No problem. That'll be 20,000 mora for a single trip. How does that sound?
Done.
We brought too little money.
This is all you got? Then no can do. Child? No. He's putting up the money? Oh, still no. Wouldn't that mean I have to make 2 trips rather than 1? How about this? Let's make a trade. I'll take what you're offering right now, and get me a single Chinkson flower, and I'll consider that payment for a detour to find this Childe fellow. How does that sound?
Deal.
Guess we've got no choice.
I feel like no matter what we bargained, this was gonna happen, no matter what.
Have you brought the goods?
I got it.
Hey, that's pretty good. These things are pretty rare, and I have no idea where I'd find them.
And I'm never gonna tell you.
With this Chinkson flower, I should be able to pacify my daughter tonight. I'll make sure the work is done before I return home.